This is completely new to me. I'm sure a lot of the listeners too. So, how can anywhere from somebody who's brand new to a small to a mid-sized firm really compete with those national organizations out there that have probably been doing this for 20, 30, 40, 50 years plus?
And the short answer is it's really about good fit. So if I've got a Florida property management firm bidding on something in California, there's other property management firms in town. They're probably not going to win that bid. But if they're bidding in Florida or Georgia and they've been in business for that 3 to 5 years, they definitely have some grounds. And then we'll walk through with them how to present the organization in the best light so that they actually can win that bid.
You said between 1 to 8 million. Does that mean I pretty much need to be an existing company making at least that much
Oh,
every single year?
yeah.
Or, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because especially government agency is going to be looking for an organization who manages properties. If you're brand new into property management, give it 3 years,
Okay.
tack on some units, get your feet wet, or have the previous experience from the organization you worked at before you started this company. So at least you can lean on, hey, I've been in property management for 17 years. This is just a new entity, but I have an experience in this. This really isn't about winning the bid. Winning sometimes can sound like you took a gamble in order to be in the bidding process. This is really about how do I take my fabulous experience, the organization that I've built, the processes and systems that I have in my organization, and how do I apply these and present them to a government in a way that says I'm fully capable of managing these properties and I'm your best choice.
You help them write the bid, you help them get in front, you help them win the bid. What's next? Do you guys then just disappear into the sunset, or are you still involved there with them as far as advising and going through?
It depends on their needs. So if they feel the RFP having that roadmap is enough to bring on those 1,000 units, let's say, and they're ready to go, then they're ready to go. And they can definitely reach out when they've got questions. We've got a consulting division helping property management companies grow from that 1 to 5 million organization. If they need transition services, that's another service that we offer after they've won that bid. So sometimes organizations need additional support and they don't really have a plan yet for that support. The government bids that I've won have all been, okay, you win the bid. Can you start December 1st? Man, that's 3 days away. I guess we'll figure this out. That's not a swing on anyone. That's where the need is. Solving problems is where we all provide value.
We just got out of a government shutdown. If the government is shut down and you win one of these bids with the government, are you still getting paid, or does that also affect you?
It depends on the entity that offered the bid. So the federal government shut down, right? But a
Mhm.
lot of the local city, state governments were still operating,
Okay.
moving forward. So it really depends on where it is. Now, it might slow down some of the process. Many of these bids for property management are in the affordable sector. So the federal government is involved in a portion of that sector. So there may be things that are slowed down a little bit. Also, this was the longest shutdown in history, right?
Yeah.
So we shouldn't see another one of these for a little while. Fingers crossed.
If you could just leave one deed behind, one action, mindset, or even lesson for any of our listeners right now, what would that be?
If the government contract thing sounds interesting, reach out. We can work with an organization to help them decide whether or not it's the right path for them. One of our key areas is figuring out the fit between an organization and us. If it's a great fit, we'll figure out how to do business together. And when it's not a great fit, then it's a not fit. That's the bar I would love to see people get to, is being able to work with the people that they want to work with and not be stressed out all day. This one client, I'd really like to make a change on that one client. Let that client go, make that change, and move on to the next thing. Work with the people like Omar, have good relationships, have positivity around the work we're doing, and then let's get to work.